just got to go over these winds right now very briefly here, right? Top of Stony Brook Hospital is now gusted to 69 miles an hour. That's incredible. 53-mile-an-hour wind gust at Kabreski. So we're in the worst of it right now with the winds. 51-mile-an-hour wind gust at Farmingdale. All right, so we are experiencing the worst of the winds right now on Long Island. I'm just going to make this brief, but we got the worst of the winds. We'll just look at that band again on the radar, and you can see again, it's over Suffolk County. It may not make it into Nassau, but it's only over Suffolk, generally east of Route 112. This is where you get your 3-inch-an-hour snowfall rates, and that's going to help get some of these areas to 20 inches or maybe even close to 2 feet. So that's all I got right now. We're just keeping it very brief and just going over some of these latest observations here just to document what's happening here, because this is pretty incredible. The winds are very incredible right now. It's a miracle that we only... All right, the outage number just climbed to 4,000 customers without power right now. So 4,418 customers without power right now being reported now. Most of these outages seem to be in the North Shore. Not even go over Jersey right now. Yeah, North Shore, Port Washington. Some on the South Shore as well. Many are in Nassau County. Suffolk, I'm surprised not seeing too many outages here. There's one in around Lake Panamoka. And then there's some out east as well. Surprised that these numbers aren't higher. But this is what we've got going on right now. We are in the throes of this pretty intense blizzard. The blizzard of 2026 is underway, and we are right now going through the heart of it. We'll go ahead and look at some cameras here. Let's just show you what it looks like out there. Let's start going to Riverhead here. This is going to be the last one, all right? See if we can even see anything on these cameras here. Nothing. So they're going through a whiteout right now. Let's see, Manaville. Nothing. Can't really see anything. These cameras are completely snowed in. And you're not going to see anything on these at all. Yeah, they're completely snowed in. Yeah, so it kind of gives you an idea of the whiteout conditions. There you go. Almost no visibility. So that's the kind of stuff that's going on over Suffolk, east of Route 112, generally speaking, in this pretty intense band. Do some cameras over here, too. They're not working. Yeah, it's pretty intense stuff going on right now out there. So we're just going to look at the observations one more time. Let's see if anything has changed. 69-mile-an-hour wind gust at Stony Brook. That is incredible. Just going to refresh this again and see if this has changed at all. 69-mile-an-hour wind gust at Stony Brook. That is incredible right there. 69 miles an hour. Just a little bit more than that would be hurricane force wind gusts, which is incredible. Just incredible. So no wonder these power outage numbers are going to add up, and they're going to keep climbing over the next couple of hours. But as far as further west goes, it's not as... Let's see if we can get a camera quorum. Yeah, you can't see anything on that one. Let's see. Nothing there. Let's see. I know I had one, and... Yeah, all right. Here we go. This kind of shows the band here, right around Horse Block Road here, Route 112. So right on the boundary of this, where this band is, you can see the visibility is very, very low. Can't really see much of anything. Very low visibility. That's the heavy band. That's your 2 to 3 inch hour snowfall rates right there. But what's interesting is if you go further west, yeah, it doesn't look so bad here. You still got about a half-mile visibility right there. So definitely they're not in the band yet. But once that band moves in, depending on how far it pivots, that is the question here. And I know Riverhead, we did have visibility at Riverhead a while ago. Just when I looked, I saw visibility. Now I can't see anything. So that kind of shows you how heavy it is. Look at that. That's, yeah. You could sort of just about make out. That is a whiteout ongoing in Riverhead right now. So that is a true blizzard going on out there. And we'll have to see how far this band pivots again. We'll just refresh the radar and see if it's going to make it into Nassau or not. But it's right now, it's kind of stuck over Route 112. See if it's going to try to make it anywhere. There's actually some yellows right now over Riverhead. So that is pretty intense. We'll look at this on the satellite again. Here's your storm. And just really incredible. We'll look at the GLM flash intensity. So, Looks like there was a little lightning strike there. Would not surprise me if we see thunder snow over Suffolk County in the next hour or so. So, all right, I'm going to really wrap it up now, all right? I got to try to get some rest and maybe get some footage of this. So, yep, this is what we got. So, again, this is the area, eastern Suffolk County, I think. This is where you could close in on 2 feet of snow, perhaps. It all depends on how far west this band makes it. The further west that band makes it, the more likely we're going to get to see some of those higher numbers further west into Suffolk, western Suffolk, and maybe even Nassau County. But this band right here is going to put down a lot of snow. So this is going to be really impressive if we can get it into Nassau. But right now, Riverhead, you're under a whiteout for sure. And anything pretty much in the Pine Barrens is going through a whiteout right now. That's it for now. And again, I will be back in the morning, 9 a.m. probably. Hopefully the power doesn't go out here. That's it.